Radical.
Welcome to part one of Radical Rapid Fire comment response for April the 25th through May the 1st, 2022. Short comments, quick replies. Fox Mulder. I'm sure Rich's fans would buy an assortment of his items including bath water, bottled farts, and urine, but I'm not sure if that's legal unless he puts a disclaimer on the bottle saying not to ingest. Talking about Review Tech USA. Yeah, there's probably people that even come here that are very obsessed with Review Tech USA. I don't know if they would go so far as to actually, buy his urine or bath water or whatnot. But you gotta think to yourself, okay, if you're a person that's obsessed with Review Tech USA, if you subscribe to his channel, if you just can't miss one of his uploads, then you have to really kind of ask yourself, what the fuck is wrong with you? The guy is very mediocre. He is not even one of the best commentators on the platform, yet he seems to be rewarded by people checking out his uploads. It doesn't make any sense to me. If you're going to spend your time on YouTube channels, then why not go ahead and go to channels that are, I don't know, good, possibly? Yeah, but when it comes to the bottle farts bathwater, yeah. That stuff was silly when that one chick did it. I just can't imagine who, but yeah, it would happen. That Griffin Gaming guy, he threw $50 at Rich to take his shirt off. So, yeah, I don't understand this guy's appeal or why so many people would just want to throw money at him or would want his liquids. Red Stress 97. Poor Chris Paul. That guy can't get a break. No way the Suns pull this off and get the championship now. Well, they did make it past the Pelicans. Pelicans gave him a hell of a run, though, didn't they? That Brandon Ingram, he's a really good player. They won the first game versus Luka and the Mavs, and Luka had a 45-point game. And if the Mavs can't beat the Suns when Luka has a 45-point game, then that says something about the trio they got going there. It's not just Chris Paul. It's Booker. It's DeAndre Ayton. That's a great trio. It's a much better trio than whatever the hell that the Nets had. I'm not talking about Harden, Durant, and it's a better fit maybe. But yeah, there's some teams like the Suns out there, and Chris Paul, he had a bad game, but he is still arguably the mid-range king. Somebody said that Kawhi Leonard was a mid-range king, but I don't know. I think they'll wind up getting through the West, and what interests me is more or less the other games like the Celtics and the Bucks. But I think the Suns are going to be okay. Mr. T, 9% of the reasons your phone isn't working is because you thought you could get away with not activating it. Just using Wi-Fi activation is required to use any kind of internet connection. Well, I know a lot of the phones nowadays, you have to use the Wi-Fi or you have to activate them or whatnot. You can't just use them. But I was using the Orbic Maui as a phone. Like, I wasn't just using it. Maybe you misunderstood me. It's a crap phone. I wasn't just using it as a device. I was using it as a full-fledged phone, and it failed in many ways. Specifically, the only phone I've ever had to where I put it in my pocket, and I wasn't even touching it, and I take it out of my pocket, and it was somewhere I didn't even start at. An incredibly hypersensitive screen, the media just so many things. I'm not going to get into it, but there's so many things about that phone. As a phone, it's crap. But maybe as a $20, $30 device to maybe store MP3s or do things with, yeah, but as a phone, it's not good. Larry Bundy Jr., a grown man tattling to someone's mother. What an absolute bitch move. Yes, in the history of YouTube, it has to be seen as one of the biggest bitch moves, one of the biggest bitch-ass moves ever. Quantum TV actually reached out and talked to one of these YouTubers criticizing him, their mommy. I'm tattling to your mommy. I heard the conversation. Your son is he's hurting my business, and these people saying these things, they're not me and whatnot, and it's hurting my business, hurting my brand. Yeah, I think he's done far enough. Maybe he doesn't understand that he's the one that has hurt his business, his brand, not the act man. Dumez. Quantum TV has been in a war lately with Richard Review Tech USA. He made a video calling Richard pedo, uncalled for sure. I just criticize Rich. I don't like Rich, right? But, that's going a step too far because there's no proof of that. Now, the closest thing I think people might point to is the fact that he criticized People versus Preds for the way they went about something. The way they went about, I think, exposing that one guy from Sony, the fact that they yelled a whole lot in the middle of the street. Um, so that apparently does, is that what maybe Quantum TV pointed to? He also brought up the Big Cheese $200. So Quantum TV is not a stupid person in some respects, you know, because like he did his research and homework and whatnot, and some people still bring up the Big Cheese stuff, even though that was like what, a decade ago and whatnot. But yeah, there's many things to criticize about Rich and whatnot for his channel, but not for that. Not for that. Lassie Bongo. He's a creepy weirdo. I hope a satanic atheist invented his favorite TV brand. Also talking about Quantum TV. That would be a plot twist, wouldn't it? Also, this comment may have been something in the back of my mind and inspired my latest upload. Yeah, for me to leave that comment on his channel, which I'm sure he didn't approve. What happens if one of your favorite TV brands, was you know, built by a satanic atheist, or the company's run by that? I love Fairlife ice cream, amazing ice cream, but I heard they don't treat the cows that good. Yeah, and someone told me that as I was eating the ice cream, and I said, I can't stop eating this ice cream. You know, I mean that's sad and everything, but no, I have to eat this Fairlife. Julie Duncan, pro Quantum TV person here. He will not be canceled, not by some kid and not by people who have 1 million subs because they got lucky in the algorithm. Quantum needs to fire takedowns with all pistons firing, and he needs to lawyer up and make all the channels who are defaming him pay with real world money. Go QTV. I think I left a comment. Go GTV. You know, GTV is yeah, I'm behind GTV, not QTV. One thing I do agree with, people have 1 million subs because they got lucky in the algorithm. Yeah, there's a lot of channels that got calls that got recommended by other big channels, and then they got in the algorithm. You know, yeah. There's some channels that actually have gotten really incredibly lucky in YouTube's algorithm. Yeah, I do agree with that. But everything else I don't agree with. No, he doesn't, because the more of these takedowns Quantum fires off, the more legal trouble he's going to get himself into. You heard ActTV. ActTV said, like, fine, you know, I'll sue you for every damn thing you own, you know? But, I mean, I don't care if he does. I don't care if he loses everything he has. Quantum TV is a massive fucking piece of shit. A massive fucking piece of shit.